Title: The Midnight Caller. In the small town of Willow Creek, nestled deep within the thick woods, there was a legend that haunted the locals for generations. It was said that every midnight, a mysterious figure known as the Midnight Caller would appear, wandering the lonely streets whispering ominous messages to those unfortunate enough to cross its path. Nobody knew where the legend originated from, but everyone in Willow Creek knew to fear the night and the eerie presence it brought. Despite the warnings, curious teenagers would often venture out into the darkness, daring each other to test the legend's validity. One summer night, a group of friends gathered at an abandoned house on the outskirts of town. Eager to prove their bravery, they shared tales of the Midnight Caller and decided to venture into the woods at midnight to see if the legend was true. As the clock struck 12, the group set out into the shadowy forest, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. The air was thick with unease as they hiked deeper into the woods, the sounds of rustling leaves and snapping twigs making them jump at every turn. Suddenly, a chilling voice echoed through the trees, sending shivers down their spines. "Beware the Midnight Caller," it hissed, the words seeming to come from all directions at once. The group froze in terror, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they strained to see through the inky blackness, a figure emerged from the shadows ahead of them. The Midnight Caller stood before them, its features obscured by darkness, its eyes glowing like hot coals. "Who dares to seek me out?" the Midnight Caller rasped, its voice sending waves of fear through the group. One brave soul stepped forward, determined to confront the apparition. "We seek to know the truth of your legend," they said, their voice trembling slightly. The Midnight Caller chuckled darkly, the sound sending a chill down their spines. "You seek the truth, do you? Very well, I shall reveal it to you." Quote, with a wave of its hand, the Midnight Caller conjured a vision before the group. They watched in horror as the scene unfolded, revealing the dark history of Willow Creek and the curse that had befallen the town. The group realized that the Midnight Caller was not a malevolent spirit, but a guardian of the town, warning them of the darkness that lurked within their midst. As the vision faded, the Midnight Caller spoke once more. "You have been warned," it said, its voice fading into the night. The group stood in stunned silence, their minds reeling from the revelation. From that night on, the legend of the Midnight Caller took on a new meaning for the people of Willow Creek. No longer a source of fear, the Midnight Caller became a symbol of vigilance, reminding the townspeople to beware the darkness that dwelled within themselves. And so, the legend of the Midnight Caller lived on, a reminder that sometimes the true horror lies not in the shadows, but in the secrets we keep hidden in our hearts.